1 year ago, the deadliest mudslides in the history of California hit Montecito, where I call home. As we speak, rainstorms are threatening more mudslides throughout the state, including Montecito, even here in Malibu. Here to give us an update and tell us about the amazing work that they're doing in Montecito, please welcome longtime resident Les Firestein and former Santa Barbara Fire Chief Pat McElroy. All right, thanks for being here. It's almost like a year to the day. It was on the 9th that this happened last year. So I know that because I live there, bridges still aren't rebuilt, but what's the recovery so far in the town?
You know, last year you were there, so I'd been in the fire service in Santa Barbara for 37 years. This was the worst day in the community's history, to my experience. But what I'm really happy about is how the community is responding. We're all kind of finding each other and finding our lane for recovery, and I think things are going as best as they could right now.
Well, yeah, I mean, there are just, signs everywhere saying thank you to first responders, and it has brought us all closer together. It's been, just in case you don't know, 23 people died, including a friend of mine. 2 people are still missing, 130 homes destroyed, 300 homes damaged. Over $1 billion of damage and recovery. And it's amazing that this is happening, and we're still, every time it rains, we're scared to death. Everyone's evacuating right now. You've evacuated, you packed your bags,
kids.
And your dogs and your kids. Every time it rains, we're scared. So tell everybody about the organization that you're doing, because this could help not just Montecito, but other communities that are going to have this happen as well.
You want to take that?
Go ahead.
So we're basically a bunch of civilians that got together and said, we got to be able to do better. We don't want to wait around for the solution. And so we started researching, essentially Googling debris flow, seeing what's the best stuff that's being done in the world. We found some really good solutions, these debris nets that come from Switzerland that are essentially giant braziers for boulders that catch the rocks that come down the mountains. And that's what we're trying to implement, first and foremost.
Right. So, and so you've gotten this from Switzerland. So, and I mean, because of what's happening with the weather, this will happen to other communities. So this can help everybody, really.
If you believe that this fire and flood cycle is the future, and I do, we have to find new solutions, because what we've done in the past isn't going to be as effective anymore. But we think we found a real solution, and we think it's kind of the future. So
how much have you raised so far, and what do you need to raise?
We've raised a little north of $3.1 million out of 5.4 we need to raise.
5.4 to complete all the nets that you need.
The first series of nets that we're trying to get in this winter.
Right. Well, I mean, anybody who's been through a fire and you're fortunate enough to not lose your home, but it went right up to your doorstep, you know that any rain is threatening your home. You can go to our website to learn how you can help donate or offer whatever. We'll get you in touch with them, and anything that you need. Mainly it's money right now. And our friends at Shutterfly care about supporting communities like Montecito, and they're going to give you a check for $20,000 towards that. So thank you so much. We'll be right back.